can I be completely honest with you for a second? You might be doing your skincare wrong. And I do not mean the products you are using. I mean the way you are putting them on your face every single day. Here is what nobody tells you when you first get into skincare. It is not just about what you buy. It is about how you use it. You can have the most expensive serum in the world sitting on your bathroom shelf right now, and if you are applying it the wrong way, at the wrong time, on top of the wrong layer, it is doing almost nothing for your skin. I know that sounds dramatic, but stay with me because this is real. Think about it this way. You would not pour water into a sealed bottle and expect it to fill up. But that is basically what happens when you apply your serum over a layer of thick moisturizer. Or when you put your toner on dry skin instead of damp. Or when you layer your products in the wrong order, so nothing can actually absorb the way it is supposed to. These are the kinds of mistakes that keep women stuck, doing their routine every single day and wondering why their skin is not changing. Not because the products are bad, but because the application is off. Today we are fixing all of that. I am going to walk you through exactly how to apply skincare correctly from start to finish. The order, the technique, the timing, the temperature, the touches, all of it. Because when you get the application right, everything changes. And I mean everything. Welcome back to Glow Up Secrets. Let us get into it. Section 1. Why application method matters more than you think. Before we go step by step, I need you to understand something foundational because it changes the way you will look at every single product in your routine from this point forward. Your skin is not just a surface. It is a layered living organ with different depths that respond to different things. The outermost layer, called the stratum corneum, is essentially a barrier. Its whole job is to keep things out. That is a good thing most of the time. But it also means that your skincare products have to work harder to get in, and how you apply them determines how deep they go and how effectively they work. When you apply products correctly, meaning the right order, the right technique, the right skin state, they absorb properly and do the job they were formulated to do. When you apply them incorrectly, they either sit on top of your skin and do nothing, get blocked by other products layered over them too quickly, or worse, interfere with each other in ways that cause irritation. Here is a real example that might sound familiar. Have you ever used a vitamin C serum and then put on a niacinamide product right after, or maybe mix them together? Some people find that combination causes flushing or a slightly warm, uncomfortable reaction on their skin. That is two active ingredients competing on the surface instead of absorbing in sequence the way they should. Or what about moisturizing right after you wash your face on completely dry skin? It feels fine, but you are actually sealing in very little hydration because there was no water content on the skin for the moisturizer to lock in. Moisturizers work best when they have something to hold. They are not creators of moisture. They are lockers of it. These are not obscure skincare science facts. These are things that directly affect whether your routine is actually working. And once you know them, you cannot unknow them. The exciting part is that fixing your application method costs you nothing. You do not have to buy new products. You just have to use what you already have the right way. And what happens to your skin after that is the kind of change people notice and ask about. Section 2. Start with clean skin, the right way to cleanse. Everything starts here. And I mean everything. If you do not cleanse correctly, nothing else in your routine can work the way it should. Your cleanser is not just a product you use to feel clean. It is the step that prepares your skin to actually receive everything that comes after. Here is what correct cleansing looks like. First, always wash your hands before you touch your face. I know this sounds obvious, but it is one of the most skipped steps, and it transfers bacteria directly to your skin before you even start. Second, wet your face with lukewarm water before applying your cleanser. Not hot, not cold. Hot water strips your skin barrier and opens things up too aggressively. Cold water does not allow the cleanser to emulsify properly on your skin. Lukewarm is the sweet spot. Third, apply your cleanser to your fingertips first, not directly to your face. Work it into a light lather in your hands before massaging it onto your face in small upward circular motions. Upward. Always upward. Dragging products downward on your skin over time contributes to sagging. Your application direction is a habit that adds up. Fourth, spend at least 60 seconds massaging the cleanser into your skin. Most people splash it on and rinse it off in 10 seconds. That is not enough time for the cleanser to actually do its job, which is to break down oil, debris, and residue sitting on the surface. Fifth, rinse thoroughly. Any cleanser residue left on the skin creates a film that blocks everything else you apply from absorbing. And pat your face dry with a clean, soft towel. Do not rub. Rubbing creates friction that irritates the skin barrier. Your face should feel clean and comfortable after cleansing. Not tight, not squeaky, not dry. If it feels that way, your cleanser is too harsh and it is setting your whole routine up to underperform. Now here is something that most people do not realize. The moment right after cleansing is the most important moment in your entire routine. Your skin is freshly clean, slightly damp, and completely open to absorbing whatever you put on it next. Do not wait more than a minute before moving to your next step. That window of optimal absorption is real, and it is short. Section 3. Toner, the misunderstood middle step. Toner is probably the most misunderstood product in any skincare routine. A lot of women either skip it entirely because they think it is unnecessary, or they use it wrong and wonder why it is not doing anything. Here is what toner actually is and what it is supposed to do. A good modern toner is not the harsh astringent your mother used to use in the 90s that left your face feeling like you had just rubbed alcohol on it. Modern toners are hydrating, balancing, and priming. Their job is to restore your skin's pH after cleansing, add the first layer of hydration to a slightly damp face, and prime your skin so the serum and moisturizer you apply next can absorb better and work deeper. How to apply toner correctly changes everything about what it delivers. Apply it to a face that is slightly damp, not soaking wet, not bone dry. Slightly damp from your rinse is perfect. This is because toner is water-based and it creates a bond with the moisture already on your skin, spreading more evenly and sinking in more efficiently. Now the method. There are two: the cotton pad method and the hand pressing method. The cotton pad is good for exfoliating toners or toners that need to be spread over the surface to work. But for hydrating toners, which are what most glass skin and glow-focused routines use, the hand pressing method is superior. Pour a small amount of toner into your palms, rub them together gently to spread it, then press both palms flat against your face and hold for a few seconds. Work in sections: forehead, cheeks, nose, chin. Press and hold each area. This pressing motion drives the toner into your skin rather than just spreading it on the surface. You will feel your skin drink it in almost immediately. Do not rub, do not wipe, do not swipe. Press. After toning, your skin should feel fresh, balanced, slightly dewy, and ready. You have about 30 to 60 seconds before moving to your next step. Do not let it fully dry. Section 4. Serum, your skin's most powerful player. This is the step where most of the real targeted work happens. Your serum is your treatment. It contains the highest concentration of active ingredients in your entire routine, and it is designed to go where a moisturizer cannot reach, but only if you apply it correctly. The golden rule of serum application is that it goes on the thinnest layer possible. Serums are formulated with small molecules that are light enough to penetrate deeper layers of the skin. The moment you apply them over anything thick, they cannot get through. So serum always comes before moisturizer, and it always goes on a face that is still slightly damp from toner. Here is exactly how to apply serum the right way. Dispense the right amount. For most serums, this is 3 to 5 drops, or 1 pump. More is not better. Serums are concentrated. Using more than the recommended amount does not give you better results. It just wastes your product and can sometimes irritate your skin. Warm it between your fingertips for 2 to 3 seconds before applying. This sounds like a small thing, but it is not. Warming the serum makes it more fluid, which means it spreads more evenly across your skin and absorbs faster. Cold serum applied directly to the face is less efficient at penetrating. Now press it in, do not rub it in. Place your fingertips on your forehead and press the serum into your skin using light pressing motions. Move to your cheeks, then your nose, then your chin and neck. The pressing technique is key. Rubbing pulls the serum across the surface instead of pushing it into the skin. Wait 60 to 90 seconds before applying anything on top of the serum. This waiting period is non-negotiable if you want your serum to work. Layering your moisturizer on too quickly traps the serum on the surface instead of letting it settle into your skin first. Set a timer if you have to. Use that 90 seconds to brush your teeth or do something else in your routine. The wait is worth it. If you use more than one serum, apply them thinnest to thickest. Water-based serums go first, then anything slightly thicker. Never more than 2 serums at once unless a professional has specifically told you otherwise. Stacking too many actives invites irritation. Section 5. Eye cream, the step most women rush through. The skin around your eyes is the thinnest and most delicate skin on your entire face. It has fewer oil glands, less collagen support, and it moves constantly from blinking, squinting, smiling, and expressing. This is exactly why it shows signs of aging, dehydration, and fatigue before anywhere else on your face. Eye cream is not optional if you want your overall skin to look healthy and put together. And applying it correctly is just as important as applying it at all. The first rule of eye cream application is the finger you use. Always use your ring finger. Not your index finger, not your middle finger. Your ring finger is your weakest finger, and it naturally applies the lightest pressure, which is exactly what this delicate area needs. Too much pressure around the eyes over time breaks down the collagen that gives that area its support. The second rule is the amount. A rice grain-sized amount per eye is enough. More product in this area does not help it absorb better. The skin here is so thin that a small amount goes a long way. The third rule is placement. Your eye cream does not go directly on your eyelid or directly under your lower lash line. It goes on the orbital bone, which is the bony ridge that frames the eye socket. Tap it in along that bone, starting from the inner corner outward on the top and from outer to inner on the bottom. This is the correct movement direction for encouraging drainage and reducing puffiness. Tap, do not rub, do not press hard, do not drag. Little gentle taps with your ring finger around the orbital bone. Give it about 30 seconds of your full attention and then let it absorb before moving on. Section 6. Spot treatments. Targeted, not spread, all over. Spot treatments are exactly what the name says. They treat a spot. They are not moisturizers, they are not serums, and they should never be spread across your whole face. They are formulated with higher concentrations of active ingredients like salicylic acid, benzoyl peroxide, or sulfur, which are powerful enough to fight a blemish but potentially irritating if you apply them to skin that does not need them. Here is how to apply spot treatments correctly. Apply them after your serum and before your moisturizer. This positioning matters because your treatment needs direct contact with the blemish to work, and applying it before your moisturizer means it can absorb into the targeted area without anything blocking it. Use a clean cotton swab or the tip of a clean fingertip to place a tiny amount directly on the blemish only. Do not spread it, do not rub it in aggressively. Just place it precisely and let it sit. Some spot treatments are meant to be used during the day, and some are overnight treatments. Know which one you are using. Overnight spot treatments are generally stronger and more targeted, and they work during your skin's natural repair cycle while you sleep. They will often have a drying effect on the specific spot, which is intentional. Do not layer your moisturizer directly over a fresh spot treatment. Give it 60 seconds to dry down first, so you are not diluting the treatment by immediately covering it. Section 7. Moisturizer. Sealing everything incorrectly. Your moisturizer is the step that brings your entire routine together. Everything you applied before it, the toner, the serum, the treatments, all of it gets sealed in by your moisturizer, which is why the timing and technique here matters so much. The biggest mistake women make with moisturizer is applying it on completely dry skin or waiting too long after their previous steps. Moisturizer works by trapping existing moisture in the skin. If you wait until your skin is completely dry, there is almost nothing left to trap. Apply it while your skin still has that slight damp finish from your serum. This is the moment where your moisturizer can lock in the maximum amount of hydration. Scoop or pump your moisturizer and warm it between both palms first. Spread it across your palms. Then press your palms to your face in sections rather than rubbing it on like sunscreen. Press, do not drag. Work it into your neck as well. Your neck is part of your face routine. It shows age, it shows dryness, and it responds to the exact same products your face does. Stopping your moisturizer at your jawline is one of the most common skincare mistakes women make. Use upward strokes when you do spread the moisturizer. Upward on your cheeks, outward on your forehead, upward on your neck. The direction of application contributes to the overall tone and firmness of your skin over time when done consistently. Give your moisturizer 2 full minutes to absorb before applying sunscreen in the morning. This is important because if you apply SPF too quickly over a wet layer of moisturizer, it dilutes the protection factor, and you end up with less coverage than the bottle promises. Section 8. Sunscreen. The most important step, applied the most wrong. We are at the final step, and it is the one that protects everything you just did. All that cleansing, toning, treating, and hydrating is only as effective as the protection you put over it. Because without sunscreen, UV rays undo all of it every single day. But sunscreen is also the most commonly misapplied product in any routine, and it is worth spending real time on this. The first thing to know is the amount. Most women apply a quarter of the sunscreen they actually need. The general guideline dermatologists follow is the two-finger rule. Dispense a line of sunscreen from the tip of your index finger to the first knuckle, and another line on your middle finger to the same point. That combined amount is what you need for your full face. Any less, and your SPF protection is reduced significantly. The second thing is the application technique. Dot sunscreen in 5 points on your face first: forehead, both cheeks, nose, and chin. Then blend outward from the center of your face using gentle pressing and spreading motions. Do not forget your ears, your hairline, the back of your neck, and the tops of your hands if they will be exposed. The third thing is timing. If you are using a mineral sunscreen, it works immediately upon application. If you are using a chemical sunscreen, it needs 20 minutes to fully activate on your skin before you go into the sun. Know which type you are using. The fourth thing is reapplication, and this is the one most people completely ignore. Sunscreen breaks down with UV exposure, sweat, and touch. If you are outdoors or near windows, you need to reapply every 2 hours. SPF powder or SPF setting sprays are excellent for reapplication over makeup without disturbing your look. Never skip this step. Not on cloudy days. Not when you are staying indoors near windows. Not in winter. UV rays do not take days off, and neither should your SPF. Section 9. The extra habits that make every step work better. Now that we have gone through every step, I want to give you a few extra habits that elevate everything you just learned and make the difference between a routine that sort of works and one that completely transforms your skin. Clean your application tools regularly. Your hands touch surfaces all day, and then they touch your face. Your towel sits damp in the bathroom and collects bacteria. Your jade roller or gua sha tool sits out collecting dust between uses. Cleaning these things regularly removes a major source of breakout, causing bacteria that most people never think about. Store your products correctly. Most serums with vitamin C, retinol, or other light-sensitive ingredients degrade when exposed to sunlight or heat. Storing them in a cool, dark cabinet or a skincare fridge extends their effectiveness dramatically. An expensive serum stored on a sunny windowsill is basically money going to waste. Be consistent with timing. Skin responds to routine. When you do your skincare at the same time every morning and evening, your skin settles into a rhythm that makes each product work better. Inconsistency is one of the biggest reasons women feel like their routine is not working. 2 weeks of consistent correct application will show you more results than 6 months of doing it randomly. Do not switch products too quickly. When you start a new product or fix your application order, give your skin a minimum of 4 weeks before judging the results. Skin turns over on a 28 to 40-day cycle. Anything shorter than that, and you are not seeing the real picture of whether something is working. Here is what I need you to take away from today. Applying skincare correctly is not complicated, but it is intentional. Every step has a purpose, every technique has a reason, and every product you own has the potential to work better than it currently does as long as you apply it the right way. You are not starting over. You are just upgrading how you use what you already have. And the results that come from that are the kind that make people stop and ask what you have been doing differently. If this video gave you something you are going to change in your routine, hit that like button right now because it genuinely helps this channel grow and reach more women who need this information. And if you are not subscribed yet, you are missing out on weekly real and honest skincare content made specifically for women who are serious about their glow up. Drop a comment below and tell me honestly, which step were you applying wrong this whole time? I read every single comment, and I would love to know. See you in the next one.